people know my story like this. They say, Felipe never won, and then he competed as black belt, and he became a world champion. That's like a description of Instagram, when you have very limited amount of description. But if you say, it's like, Felipe, he was training like a champion every day, always losing. He would get sad a couple of days, come back, training again. That's the first thing. I was training hard. It wasn't, I was going twice a week and then I became a champion. It wasn't like this. I was training every day like a champion. I was dealing with my butterflies, like being nervous, and I would get in the front of the mat and feel like I don't even want to do this. What I'm doing this, and you know, like
that's even worse. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was taking. It took me a long time to overcome that. Little by little, throughout the belts, the color belts, I became more confident. And I was able to say, no, I'm better than this guy. I can win. I can win this first fight at least. Or I will make it to semi-final at least. I will make it to the final, you know, like little progressions like this. And to the point where I would enter and say, I'm the best one today. Today I'm going to win. But what's interesting is that it wasn't like I have won gold in every gi tournament of IBJJF. Everywhere. At black belt. Amazing. I'm very proud. But I didn't do this without losing. I have maybe 10 medals. So I made top 3 in the Brazilian Nationals, for example. I won twice. I have 6 or 7 medals on Pan Ams. I won once. People don't realize. They just see, oh, he's Brazilian national champion, world champion, European champion, Pan Am champion. They just see the sequence like this, but they don't understand how many years after years I went after the Pan Ams. And I would lose in the final. I think I lost 3 times in the final. And I lost 1 time on the semi-final. And then the year I thought, today is my year, I lost on the first fight. They don't see this. And I think this is important to tell, because it gives even more credibility. What I'm saying is like this. Look, I have lost so many times you wouldn't believe. If you can lose as many times as I did and come back, that's going to be your first challenge.
Exactly.
And then you're going to win, maybe, because there's no guarantee. Because then you're going to be facing, in the end, I was facing somebody who didn't have to deal with the... One of my fights, one of my challenges was to fight my own head. And I was fighting in a final with a guy who was a natural champion. The guy who was winning things since he was a white belt. There's a lot into the mental state that I had to deal. I always thought, like the guy who does my physical training, Ítalo Vilardo, he's very well known in Brazil. Today he says, I could tell in your face when you were entering to win or not. And I didn't know so much the difference, but somehow, some days I were able to get like my perfect mindset and focus only on the moment and all those things. But it took me a lot of training, a lot of failure to do this. And if I didn't fail so much, I wouldn't be able to. I was a natural champion.